Yo, people, what you telling me back again? Hey, for another footy talk. It's been a minute. Football season is over. Do you know what I'm saying? And my guy Don, the part timer's not here today. You know them ones. As you man know, once football season ends, bruv. Do you know what I mean? It's survival of the fittest out here in these streets, innit? And it just is what it is. So there's gonna be a lot more solo streams, blood, in the off season because obviously the man them don't want to work, fam. You know them when Don's out there buying steaks and eating in the fucking in the shard and that. You know how Don moves already, fam. You know what I mean? So the game is the game, bro. So we're gonna be outside. Same with Saeed, to be fair. I noticed Saeed's doing a few more solos as well, but it's the way forward in the off season, man. So we're gonna be live every day. Do you know what I'm saying? If the man them are about, they're about. If they're not, it doesn't matter. And also, man's gonna be gaming as well over on Twitch most evenings, innit? Before the World Cup starts. So yeah, I know Saeed's flying to Canada. I was with Saeed Saturday. I was with Saeed on Saturday. Saeed, Nuruddin, Flawless, were at my fight. So I seen them. Do you know? See, look at Don. I'm about to step out, bro. You see what I'm saying, bro? This guy, bro. So this is what I'm saying, bro. So Don's going out to eat steak, bro. You know what I'm saying? But we're here, people. So it's gonna be like that. And then obviously once the World Cup starts, I'll be picking and choosing what games I do. The first game I'm gonna be doing is Brazil Morocco from what I can remember. I think the first 2 days the matches are rubbish. I'm not doing them. I think Brazil Morocco is the first game I'm interested in, and I believe that is on the Saturday? I think that's on the Saturday because I think the World Cup starts on a Thursday. There's Thursday, Friday. The Saturday game is the one I'm gonna watch. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, the first game I'm doing is that one, Saturday 11 p.m. So before that, it'll be normal. I'll be doing my normal streams. If the man them are about. If they're not about, I'll still be doing my solo streams, but I'll still be here every day as usual, man. Man said glad Ericsson's okay, but he really needs to retire after the World Cup. I agree, bro. He does need to retire after the World Cup, man. That's scary, blood. That must be mad scary for his family and all them things there. Do you know what I mean? So, do you know what I mean? He needs to rest up. United have entered the race to sign Cucurella and the valued Billy. Bro, I said it before. I'll take him at Manchester United, especially if it's 40 million. Hey, I'm involved, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? I told you, man, I was gonna spend some money in the mega store, bruv. Do you know what I mean? So Jim's got no excuse now. I see a crazy like varsity jacket as well, blood. I was supposed to go back and buy that, but I didn't. But I'm gonna go cop that. It looks crazy. But I cop bare sharp, old school United stuff in there, bro. Bare old school sharp stuff I bought. You got to do the Netherlands, Japan, bro. Japan play good football, so if Japan are playing and it's at a decent time, I'm there. I'm 100% there because they play good football, man. For sure. But yeah, man, big up everyone. Am I doing the opening ceremony? It's probably going to be some woke bollocks, bro. So I won't be doing the opening ceremony because I know it's going to be some woke foolishness. It always is. Do you know what I mean? Similar to the Olympics opening ceremonies, they always use it as like they use it as a platform to do bare political wokeness rubbish, bro. And I'm not here for all that funny stuff. So I'm gonna move in it. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna move away from all that stuff. But yeah, obviously, big up everyone as well that bought the pay-per-views. You're getting your refunds in the next few days, blood. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, the brother didn't turn up. I did an interview anyway, and it's got quite a bit of views actually. So I'm assuming a lot of you, man, have watched the interview already, bro. The brother just didn't turn up. He was promoting the fight, doing all the fight promo, all of these things. The brother just didn't turn up. Do you know what I'm saying? So I can't lie, bro. Like absolute scumbag, innit? So I'm sure he'll be blacklisted moving forward, and he won't be able to fight on another promotion, but it's one of them ones where I got offered. I found out, 2 hours before I was meant to walk to the ring, that the brother's not turned up, I was offered a replacement opponent, one of the guys that was already here. If you lot remember back to my first fight, at the press conference, one Brer sprayed ketchup on another Brer, The brother that sprayed ketchup on the guy, yeah, I was offered to fight him. And I said, nah, I'm not taking the fight. Do you know what I'm saying? Because the weight disparity was too much, bro. I was a good 15 kilos heavier than the brother. Like, he's a welterweight. I weighed in at 79 for light heavy. Like, so why the hell am I gonna fight somebody that weighed in the 60s and I weighed in at 79 kilos? Do you know what I'm saying? I stepped on the scales in my t-shirt and shorts and still made weight, bro. That's the good condition I got myself into. Even when I seen the pictures from the night, my face looks all skinny and shit, bro. So, but fuck all that, man. Like, I made the weight. Do you know what I'm saying? I was ready to fight. The geezer didn't turn up. I got offered another fight, and I was like, you know what? I'm not cheating the people that paid money, yeah, to see me fight this brother after we built the fight up and the Man United Arsenal thing and was doing all this promos and stuff. Brother, I had man coming down to my gym to film promos and doing promos I didn't want to do when I just wanted to train, and then the brother didn't even turn up, bro. Like, he wasted bare my money. I spent money on camp, getting an extra trainer in, because obviously my main trainer, Yusuf, yeah, is a professional fighter, and he's got a fight on MF Pro next month. So sometimes he's got a spar and stuff, and he can't take my training. So I needed another trainer to kind of assist him. So I had to pay 2 coaches in camp. I had to book 2 apartments. Do you know what I'm saying? As well, up in Manchester, because I needed my coaches up there. Do you know what I'm saying? My brother traveled all the way up from London. Man spent bare money. I didn't stream on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. So there's 3 days I didn't stream. Man spent bare money to go up there. Lost money from not working, done all of those things, yeah. And then the brother just don't turn up. Do you know what I mean? So as it stands, I could have fought and got my money and shafted everyone that bought the pay-per-view. But I just told man, like, on principle, I'm not fighting, innit? Because why should I? Like, the people aren't getting what they paid for, give them their money back. So in turn, I forfeited my purse up front by not fighting, innit? But the legal team or my management, they're going to go through the contract, because in boxing, legally, once you make weight and you step on the scales, you should get paid anyway. You should get your purse. So, you know what I mean? The legal team are working on it to see if I can get my money. But all the people that paid their pay-per-view, you'll get your money. Do you know what I mean? But I might not get mine. So, do you know what I mean? Technically, I might have forfeited my purse, but fuck them anyway. Do you know what I mean? It's not even about the money, bro. It's not even about the money. Like, God's watching, innit? So if man want to fuck me over out of some money, do you know what I mean? It's, bro, I just leave it in God's hands, bro. It's not my problem. Do you know what I mean? I'm on to bigger and better things regardless, bro. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But the interview's out there. So do you know what I mean? I put it on my I put it on my Instagram story. So if you want to watch that, you can watch that. It explains what's happened in it, because man don't really want to dwell too much on it. And I said, what's the beef with Jack does boxing? He's going to be my next opponent. Brother, he's another one that I would just be paying to fight me, bro. Like, to be honest, there was no beef in it. Like, he just pisses everyone off. He just chats bare rubbish. And I even told him off camera, I said, bro, if you want to fight me, you don't need to be disrespectful, bro. I'll fight you anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll fight you anyway. So, you don't need to disrespect me for me to fight you. I'll fight you anyway, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? So, it's right. Keep it respectful. We can fight. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So, I'll fight him. No problem. But I see Fez Batista got punched up on Misfits. Do you know what I'm saying? The absolute clown. After this, bruh, remember, he crashed my fight. The first one was chatting shit with his little fucking meerkat brother, chatting shit, bro. You know what I mean? I'll punch his head in. You know what I mean? Like, bro, if Mams wants to make that fight on Misfits, I'll slump Fez Batista. That's one guy I wouldn't mind slumping. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I'll slump that guy, bro. This guy, imagine I put my name forward to go and represent Misfits, yeah, in Germany. And we spoke to Mams. Obviously, it was a fame thing, so the budget wasn't huge anyway, yeah, but it was like, he said that he wants to go with names that the core fan base already know have fought on there. And he went and put Fez forward, and Fez went and got beat up like that. Might as well have sent me, bro. He disgraced his country, bro. You know what I'm saying? He went and got beat up. So, is what it is. Absolute clown. You know what I mean? So I'll punch his head in. I'd happily punch his head in. I ain't forgotten them man crashed my fight, the first one. I haven't forgotten, bro. I just been patiently waiting. And he hasn't fought since. And then he goes and gets beat up like that. Absolute clown. So nah, it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Nah, the refunds wouldn't have gone out yet. Do you know what I mean? But they'll go out in the next few days because normally people buy the pay-per-views. The money doesn't come through to the promoter till like the next working day, which will be the Monday. So they'll have to refund them. Do you know what I mean? So you lot will get your money back, but I might not get any. But it's all right. You know them ones. It's all right though. It's not my money's not that important, bro. It's more important that you man get your money back. I don't give a fuck, man. Do you know what I mean? I said it's a massive disrespect for your opponent not to turn up. It is, but bro, listen, the game is the game. I'm not gonna sue no one, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's just, bro, it's not worth it. Like I said, it's in God's hands, bro. You know what I mean? You see when people do stuff like that to slight other people, yeah? You see how people treat other people, yeah? It always comes back to bite them in the ass. I promise you. I promise you. Do you know what I mean? And that's why I say to you, man, yeah? You see in this YouTube game, I know that I can go sleep every single day, yeah? I know that I ain't done no one over. A lot of these men can't do that. Do you know what I'm saying? So you see all these men and it looks like they're doing well, bro. Understand the amount of people that they stepped on to get where they are, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I will never do that. I'm always helping people on this platform. No one can ever say I done them out of money, I screwed them over, I tried to block them from progressing. I didn't do none of that. No one can say that. Do you know what I mean? As much as people like to talk shit on my name, yeah, nobody says that anyone's helped them more than I've helped them, bro. There's too many stories of me helping people. There's too many. There's too many. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna continue to live my life this way. Do you know what I'm saying? And what's meant for me I'll get that. You get me? I'm not out here trying to do people over. It's not my thing. Yeah, man said that Jack Yeat's not worth it. Hey, bro, he got fists up on the card, you know. Hey, brother, the way he was running his mouth, yeah, and he got fists up by Hamish, you know. I can't wait till that fight comes out so I can watch that again. You see, when he's running his mouth to me, I told him, don't overlook your opponent, you know. Man's overlooking his opponent, talking about me. Man got punch up. That's what I keep saying. You see Gabriel when he missed the penalty, I tell you guys, God's watching, bro. God is watching. This is why, man, bro, don't cheat in real life, bro. Because God is watching you, bro. How many times have I told you guys this? People don't want to listen to me. God is watching, bro. Don't do it. Don't cheat. All them red cards that Gabriel got away with and all that, God chose him to miss the penalty. This is what man needs to understand. So when you start talking wicked the way Jack was talking, yeah, overlooking his opponent, yeah, and then he got punched up in his fight because God is watching you, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know, like that. And this is what it is, bro. But bro, listen, like, they'll find out. They'll find out. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I mean, man, going out there embarrassing themselves. So yeah, man, the game is the game, innit? Do you know what I mean? The game is the game, fam. So yeah, man. Hey, big up everyone inside. Make sure you run up the likes, bro. Like man said in the title, Manchester United, yeah, feeding families again, bro. Ederson going to the World Cup, bro. You know why? The Man United effect. I keep telling people. People don't want to listen to me. We're seeing Marcus Rashford get linked with Bayern Munich. Why? Because of Man United. Because when you got that Man United name on your CV, it opens doors, bro. All of a sudden, Ederson's going World Cup. All of a sudden. What, man, are going to tell me it's a coincidence? All right, cool. Brother, the brother that got injured, I swear to God, I swear he's a winger, bro. I swear he's a winger. I swear he's not even a CM, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, brother. Man gets injured straight away. First name on, bro, straight in. This is what happened, bro. A fullback gets injured and then they bring a midfielder and you're telling me it's not the Man United effect? Brother, I'm telling you something. You see, when you sign for Manchester United, yeah, you are global immediately. This is what we do, bro. This is what we do. And you know what's mad, yeah? I went to the mega store, yeah, on what day was it? Saturday, the day of my fight. Do you know what I'm saying? The day of my fight. And when I tell you, I haven't been in the mega store since I was like 7 years old, bro. And I've been to so many games, I can't even tell you. Brother, and this is exactly why man can talk about tourists, bro. They're the only ones in the mega store, blood. When man saw me in the tracksuit, bare Manny Dons, even Man City guys came out to watch me fight. I was surprised. Shout them out as well. I wasn't expecting to see you lot. Imagine, yeah, man see me in my sharp tracksuit. Man, I'm like, yo, that tracksuit 6, where'd you get it from? The mega store, bro. All the local Manny bros don't go in there. Do you know what I'm saying? So as much as these men like to talk about the foreign fans and the tourists and that, they're the ones that spend all the money on the match days in the mega store because all the locals don't go in there. You know what I'm saying? So man have to shout out all the all the foreign fans, all the tourists, them man call, because they're the ones that's propping up this club, bro, spending that money. Because we don't spend that money in there. Brother, I ain't been in it, bro. Last time I went Megastore, 7 years old, my sister took me, bro. I went in the Megastore for the first time as an adult, bro. I didn't even know, I couldn't even find the till the way out, blood. Never been in there as an adult before. And I've been to Old Trafford hundreds of times. Never been in the Megastore. You know, like that. So these men are propping up the football club. So next time you hear these men disrespecting the tourists and the foreign fans, understand how much money these men spend. Understand, because when I go OT, I eat in the Caribbean shop. I don't even eat in the stadium. I don't even eat in there. So they don't get none of my money. All them man get is my ticket money. That's it. That's it. Do you know what I'm saying? So shout them out. But Manchester United, we are huge, bruv. Like, man need to understand. Man, Ederson's name ain't even dried on the contract, yeah? And man's going to the World Cup just like that. Just like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, man can't say we're not massive. Marcus Rashford's getting linked with Bayern Munich here. So Marcus Rashford, they're saying that his wages are a potential stumbling block. But here's the wickedest thing, yeah? This brother could end up winning the league for Barca, yeah? Then go in Bayern and winning the league for Bayern, bro. All because he came through Man United's academy. That's it, bro. Man United Academy will get you a La Liga title and a Bundesliga title, sitting on the bench for both clubs. Do you know how crazy that is? That's what man needs to understand. That's what Manchester United does. Obviously, the wages are stumbling block. He'll have to take a pay cut. But why would he not take a pay cut for a Bundesliga title? Manchester United are massive, bro. If you play for Manchester United, yeah, you can go and play wherever you want, bro. Whether you're starting or on the bench, it doesn't matter. Once you got that name on your CV, it hits different. It hits different, bro. And you know what? You know what I'm loving right now? Man United have identified their midfield targets and they're doing what they're doing. All the man that people are saying we should be going getting, everyone's 100 million now. Sandro Tonali, 100 million. Man are talking about Adam Wharton, 100 million. Man are talking about Anderson, 100 million. Shut up, man. You know the way there, bro. Listen, we're going to get Fernandes probably for like 55 plus 5 or something. All this 80 million fuckery that man's talking about, it's not real, innit? They're not getting 80 million. You're relegated, man. Shut your mouth. You know, like that. Shut your mouth. It's not happening. like settle your blood clot. You get me? It's not happening. Yeah, Nuruddin came down to my fight. Nuruddin's a bad man. Big up Nuruddin. Listen, they're not getting 80 mil, innit? Them man are getting 55 plus 5 and a slap in their head back, bro. That's what they're getting. They're not getting no 80 million, yeah? But brother, man are seeing that Palace want 100 M's for Adam Wharton now. 100 M's. All because of Declan Rice, bro. This is the wickedest thing. All because of Declan, you know. Man, remember the good old days when people used to say Man United ruined the transfer market. Man United ruined the market. Remember that? Long time ago, that. Do you know what I'm saying? A long time ago, that. Crazy what? We spent, 90 million, on Paul Pogba a long time ago, and Paul Pogba was a superstar. All these men that they're talking about 100 million, they're not superstars. Their man are bland, bro. Brother, Paul Pogba, remember the Stormzy announcement? Who's gonna announce Adam Wharton? I mean, not Adam Wharton, fucking Anderson. Who's gonna announce Anderson, bro? Noel Gallagher, bro. Who the fuck wants to see that? That'd be the driest unveiling man's ever seen, bro. You know what I'm saying? That these midfielders with no seasoning, bro. No seasoning. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, Anthony Gordon, 80 million euros for Anthony fucking Gordon, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Bro, Paul Pogba is looking like an absolute steal, bro. 80 million. Bro, like, everyone's overinflated now. Like, it's actually a joke. Do you know what I'm saying? Because Man City are going to end up paying, yeah? They're going to end up paying more than the 105 that Arsenal paid for Declan. I believe it was 105. I could be wrong. But to my recollection, I think Declan Rice, Enzo, and Caicedo all cost upwards of 105, 110 million, upwards of that. Disgraceful, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So they're going to want at least 105 for Anderson. Anderson is a better footballer than Declan Rice. Fair enough. Florian Wirtz, 115 million, brother. The market is in tatters. This is what I'm saying. So when man are saying to me, Man United need to sign marquee players, I'm telling you, man, they don't. Man United need to go and get Fernandes, go and get Scott, and then if we got money left over, go and get Belabor. That's what man need to do. Go and get all these guys that are not being touted as £100 million players, because you know what? Just because it costs what it costs doesn't mean it's worth what it costs. Doesn't mean that. Stick to profiles, stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. If I had to give you one Premier League club that would be the business in the upcoming transfer market, I'd say Manchester United. Brother, listen, I told Nuruddin as well, yeah, the Ineos apology is pending, bro, because when Jim said that we was going to do an absolute shutdown, boy better know thing in this window, yeah, people weren't listening. As soon as we got Champions League football, we're about to do the Mazzoline, bro. We're about to do the mad thing. I expect a minimum of 5 players. I expect 3 midfielders, a left winger, and a left back, bro. At least. And I reckon we could get a couple more players than that as well. I think we could still end up getting like a striker on a little cheap thing or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Bring back Welbeck, I don't care. Get a Welbeck or Ivan Toney thing, little cheap thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Run that. You know what I mean? And if a centre-back's available, I could see us doing that as well. So, I can't lie. I think we're bringing in at least 5 players. To be safe, I'll say we bring in 6. Do you know what I'm saying? And we got 1 over the line already. So, I can't lie. It's looking crazy. Barcola, 130. 130 to who? To who? Is that a Liverpool thing? Who's paying 130 million for Barcola? Tell me that's a joke. Tell me that ain't serious. Nah, brother. Tell me that's not real, blood. That can't be real. I said Nottingham Forest rejected 80 million bid as United believe he could be persuaded to move to Old Trafford. Huh? Nah, bro. Tell me United haven't bid. Brother, why United bidding for this youth? Tell me that's not real, blood. Brother, what are we doing? Brother, what are we doing? Oh, City. Oh, I was about to say, yeah, United don't need to be bidding for him. Oh, City. I was about to say, brother, like, don't even scare me like that. Don't scare me like that. All right, Man City, 80 million. All right, say no more. I was thinking, well, Man United, keep your cash in your wallet. Allow that youth to go City. Man said, what? PSG want 130 million euros. So they want 112 million pounds for Barcola. That's some joking. As their top target to replace Salah. But Salah's right-footed. I mean, left-footed and plays on the right wing. So they want to play Barcola on the right. Yeah, Liverpool. You know what, yeah? I watched, yeah? I watched like the first 10 seconds, yeah, of the video. Liverpool posted a video of Iriola's first day at Liverpool, and I watched like the first 10 seconds. Then I just remembered that I don't give a fuck about Liverpool and turned it off. However, I'm excited, bro, for the new season. Like, I'm actually excited to see Iriola at Liverpool. I'm excited because the Premier League is like, it's like a soap opera, you know them ones. You know when you're watching EastEnders and then a new character rolls through and you're like, right, like, man, I don't even know this brother, but you know what I'm saying? It's going to make things more interesting. Like, it's one of them ones. Like, now that he's gone to Liverpool, I'm like, yeah, cool. Like, Liverpool got a new manager now. That makes things a bit more exciting. They're still shit, but they got a new manager. So it kind of spices things up now. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a new villain on the block now. So it's one of them ones where I'm happy for Liverpool. I'm happy for football. You know them ones. I'm happy for football that Liverpool have a new manager because now it makes the league feel different. Even though we know when the season starts, it's kind of gonna be like more of the same, and that like we know who like the main players are gonna be. We know who they're gonna be. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's just interesting to see Iriola there. I don't think he's gonna be able to make an immediate impact. However, I think it's exciting. Do you know what I mean? The same way it's exciting to see Alonso at Chelsea. Like, it's just proper exciting times. That's it. I mean, everyone's got new gaffers, bro, apart from Arsenal. So, yeah, it's just one of them ones, bro. Now, it came up on my algorithm, innit? And I clicked on it, and then I saw him get out of the car. You know, they always have the sliding door car. He got out of the car, and I saw his dead drip, and I was like, this is a clumsy brer, and I just turned it off. But, do you know what I mean? Liverpool got a new manager. Happy for them, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Happy for them. Did I have a chance to? Yes, I did. I watched all of the Barada interview. He speaks really well. Do you know what I'm saying? And I can't lie, bro. I trust him. You know what I'm saying? I do trust him. So I'm looking forward to it, man. I think Barada was the right guy, and he's proven that he's the right guy. Financially, United are in the most healthy position that they've been in for a long time. And yeah, bro, I can't lie. We're primed to do an absolute madness in madness in the league, bro. And I think we will make the right signings as well, man. I said Tonali at 8 million is ridiculous. Newcastle fans say he's been rubbish with his passing this season. He could end up as Ugarte, but with leadership skills. You know what it is with Tonali? Tonali's a very good player, but I think that, you see, when you're a player as good as Ugarte, Ugarte, as Tonali, when you're surrounded by shit players like Newcastle, I can see why he would be demotivated playing at Newcastle. Because with all due respect to Newcastle, because I know Newcastle fans think I hate them. I don't hate them, yeah. I just think that these man, they're a bit spoiled. Do you know what I'm saying? He's above Newcastle. Like, he's an Italian international. Fair enough, Italy are not what they were, but Italy still got football heritage, yeah. He's a child prodigy, bro, and he's a wonder kid to some extent. And he's playing for Newcastle, bro. It's a waste of talent, innit? And he probably feels like he's too big for Newcastle. He probably feels like how Cunha felt at Wolves. And I don't really blame him. Like, do you know what I mean? I just think that he's over it, bro. You even saw when he signed for Newcastle, he looked like he had a double barrel shotgun to his back. He looked like Morgan Gibbs White when he was giving that interview, blood, after fucking Shug Marinakis, blood, told him he weren't leaving. So I think that Tonali's just fed up. Honestly. Similar to Kudus as well, when Kudus was wanted to leave West Ham and then he kind of just down tools. Like, I believe that he's there. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's good. I think Tonali's just too good for Newcastle. So yeah. Yeah, bro. We have to listen, we have to forgive Barada for the Amorim thing, bro. Like, Barada came out and said it was a mistake, innit? He did. So it just is what it is, bro. He owned up to his mistakes. And bro, listen, everyone makes mistakes in life. I said Alex Scott on potential Liverpool news. The noise seems to be growing, and you can understand why. Because obviously a player Iriola knows well. Yeah, not surprised that Iriola would want him. Very, very good player. Have I seen the Sully bomber? I don't know. It depends on when it dropped. Do you know what I'm saying? Did I see Dorgu? Bruv, Listen, me, Saeed and Musa were rapping about that yesterday. Nobody can tell me that Dorgu's not a winger, bro. I'm not hearing it no more. You see all these man telling me that Dorgu ain't a winger, yeah? Show me, yeah? Show me your top 5 left backs in Europe here that are scoring the bangers that Patrick Dorgu's. Bro, give me a list of left backs that are scoring 25-yard bangers. Give me the list, bro, and you can't put Dorgu on it. Because, bro, that ain't no fucking left back. Brother, what left back do you know in football, yeah, that's just posting bare shooting practice, yeah, on social media, bro? Brother, them man are not scoring bangers like that. I'm sorry. You know them ones there, like, they're not doing it. It's an absolute madness. Calafiori's got a few bangers, so you get me? Like, Calafiori, you can throw in there, but Calafiori ain't got no athleticism, bro. You know them one. He ain't got no athleticism. Brother can't run. You know what I'm saying? So he could never be a winger. You know? Like, Calafiori can't run for shit. You know what I mean? Man like cauliflower, bro, can't run. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, brother, Dorgu cut in and belted that. Do you know what I mean? And every time you see this bro training, you never see him training defending. He's training shooting. This bro's a winger. This bro's a winger. I'm telling you for free, yeah? You see Dorgu, what must have happened with Dorgu is Dorgu was one of 2 left-footed brothers, yeah, in the team, and they wanted to put the blondie at left wing, yeah? So they put Dorgu at left back. That's it. Man was definitely a winger and they stuck him at left back because he was left-footed. 100% that's what happened. And then man just ended up playing left back. That's 100% what happened because that's the only position he could have played to get in the team. Because that I know a left back when I see one. That ain't no fucking left back. That ain't no left back. There's no way. The way that Dorgu, yeah, wrapped the Arsenal goal, the way man wrapped that volley as well under Amorim, and then the way that he banged that long shot as well, bro, man's talking crazy. I'm talking crazy. Like, there's nothing left back about Dorgu, bruv. Dorgu is a fucking winger, bro. He's a winger. Do you know what I'm saying? So, it's just one of them ones. I lie? That's what I'm saying, bro. The funny thing is, man are calling Saka a winger, but Dorgu a left back, bro. You know them way there, but Saka ain't scoring bangers. Saka's the left back and Dorgu's the winger. This is what man need to understand. Man need to swap them. Swap them. You know them one. So, this is what it is. This brother ain't never, ever, ever been a left back. Never been a left back. Absolute banger he scored. So, man have to hail up my brother Dorgu, fam. You know what I mean? People need to let this left back thing go. We need to sign a left back. We need to sign Lewis Hall. Dorgu is 100% a winger. I think the dialogue needs to die now. Do you know what I'm saying? Saeed's like, no, I still think he's a left back, but he can play winger. Bruv, he's a winger. He's a winger, mate. Okay? We need to get this Dorgu left back stuff out of our heads now. Put it away. Because when man's scoring bangers like that, you can't tell me that this guy's a left back. I'm absolutely not having it no more. Man said Baleba would relish a move to United after they inquired about the Brighton enforcer last summer. Of course he would relish it, bro. Of course he would relish it. But listen, you know what I mean? We're trying to see what's outside now. We're Man United. You know them way there. It is what it is, yeah. When we were broke, you get me? You see the things that was checking for you when you were broke and that? It's nice, but now I got money. Man, just want to see if I can shop in a different, you know what I mean, a different department store. You know what I mean? This is what it is. We got Champions League now, baby. You know what I'm saying? So, boy, I can't lie. You see where man never had no Europe and that? When man was shopping in Iceland and that? Man don't want the Iceland babes now. You know what I'm saying? Man's in Waitrose now. So, man want to see what I go on for Waitrose. You get me? Man want to see what I go on for Waitrose, cuz. Yeah, bro, different money now. We got Champions League. It's different, bro. So now we just need to wait and see. We might still spin the block for Baleba, but man gonna try, you get me? Man gonna try move some other things first. So the game is the game. Man said Bayern got no intentions of selling Michael Elise after Real Madrid said they would offer 130 million for the winger. Yeah, he was never getting sold anyway. And bro, I seen rumors that what's his name? Real Madrid wanted to put in a bid for Bruno, but I'm assuming that's fake. If they ever sent 150 million euro bid for Bruno, we'll sell him. I know we would. Do you know what I'm saying? So I can't lie, that's never gonna happen. So yeah, I knew it was fake still, but that would have been a mad thing. The man said the recruitment team's on it. Beside the dynamic midfielders United are going after, they're also addressing the team chemistry. But we have to. Do you know what I'm saying? We absolutely have to, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, after seeing what Borada said, United have a game plan, and he said that Wilcox and his team, which obviously includes Vavell and that, are well placed to make the decisions that need to be made. Do you know what I mean? So he said it like he's got a good relationship with Wilcox. Obviously, they work together at Manchester City. He's very close to what happens. So I believe we're gonna do what we're gonna do, bro. Do you know what I mean? I believe that we're gonna do what we're gonna do, man. I'm very happy. I'm very happy with the direction that we're actually moving in, and we seem like the only team, yeah, that are being very deliberate. And to be fair, Tottenham seem like they're being very deliberate as well. Like Van Hecke, they've been linked with. They got the youth from Bournemouth already, and I don't know. Tottenham need attackers though. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Tottenham actually need attackers though. Like they need to sort out their attack because their attack is treacherous, bro. Like Savio, cool, but they need more than Savio. I can't lie. They need more than Savio. They need wingers on both sides. Because they can talk about what's his name, the Swedish brother Kulusevski, but we don't know what state Kulusevski's coming back in, yeah. And then on the other side, Tottenham don't have a left-sided player at all. Like Xavi Simons isn't a left winger. And Kolomani's rubbish, and Tell's rubbish as well. So they don't have a left winger. So it's one of them ones where I can't lie, yeah. Savinho comes in on the right, and that helps, but they still need a left winger. They need a striker as well. Solanke's rubbish, and I think they're gonna sell Richarlison. So, brother, Tottenham have a lot to do, but they're going the right way. They're saying, are they linked with Somerville? If they get Somerville and Savinho, that's actually an upgrade still. That's a decent upgrade, but Tottenham's still a Tottenham, bro. United are interested in Baleba. Believe he'll remain at Brighton. Let's see. Do you know what I mean? He probably will. I said, are hoping to achieve breakthrough this summer negotiations with Freightliner over land required for proposed 2 billion, 100,000 capacity new stadium. Interesting. But you man know me already. I don't care about the stadium, bro. I just need transfers. You know them, man. I don't care about them things there. From the previous 2 summers, which means you plan to get at least 3 midfields and sprinkle it with one and the one attacker. Bro, yep. And what he also said was, yeah, the blueprint, he also said that we're going to do majority Premier League proven like what we did, and then we're going to sprinkle it with a few players from outside of England, yeah, that our data team think fit. So the bulk of our signings are going to be from the Premier League. The bulk of them, which is very important, which means, yeah, 2 of the 3 midfielders are going to be from the Prem. And then you could argue that we'll probably only sign 1 from outside the Prem, which is Ederson, and our other 4 signings will be from here. So we'll probably end up signing Iliman and Jai. We'll probably end up signing Fernandez and another Premier League-based midfielder, whether it's Baleba, whether it's Alex Scott. It'll be a Premier League-based one. And I like that. That's the blueprint. He's made it clear that the blueprint is to buy majority Premier League proven players. And that's what's worked for Manchester United as long as I've been alive. So we need to continue that. We need to absolutely continue that. I said, what I think of Baleba is that we need to kick out Onana first before signing him. I feel sorry for my bro. We do need to get rid of Onana. Onana's an idiot. What do I think of Chelsea wanting Adam Wharton? I think that's a good signing for Chelsea. If they can get him, I guess that would be to replace Enzo, which would be good because he's actually a deep lying playmaker. Enzo isn't, as much as Don likes to think that Enzo can do that. Tony Cruz, he can't. I think that would be a good signing for them. However, I'm more inclined to believe that Adam Wharton would be happy to move back up north, bro, because he's from Blackburn, innit? So I'd go get Adam Wharton, or if Liverpool wants him, Liverpool would get him ahead of Chelsea. I think staying in London would be his second choice. I don't think he would want to stay in London if he can move back. Man said Njai has been linked to City. That's it. That's good for them. Do you know what I mean? We'll get him. If we want Iliman Njai, we'll get him ahead of Man City. I'm not worried about that. I'll be honest. That's where football heritage kicks in again, bro. Man said Wharton said he wants Champions League. Yeah, but Liverpool got Champions League, haven't they? They got 5th place, and 5th place is Champions League. So I think Liverpool have it anyway. Man said United remain intent on signing Elliot Anderson. Hey, please tell me this is not real, bro. Brother, listen. I'll be real here, brother. If Man United beat Man City to the signing of Elliot Anderson, I'll be happy and annoyed at the same time. You know them ones. I'll be happy because we beat Man City to a player and it's just, yeah, I get to chat shit. But, brother, if the brother has not come out and said he wants to play for us, I don't like pursuing players that don't want to play for us, bro. You know what I mean? Man don't like it. Especially because I don't think he's worth the money as well, bro. Man don't want to do this Di Maria thing where you're just taking players and they end up coming and it's like their heart's not really in it, bro. Man's not on that. Man's not really on that still. So I don't know, man. I don't really know, guys. It's not for me personally. I don't want him. I don't want him, man. He's still a good signing, but I don't want him now, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't want him now because there's nothing about him that's saying, yo, I want to play for Man United. That's it. That's my thing. The one thing, when you look at Cunha, when you look at Brian, when you look at Sesko, them three all said Man United's their priority. Like literally, Newcastle outbid us for Sesko. Sesko said, I only want to go to Man United. Those are the kind of players that man want to sign, bro. Because somebody earlier in the stream rightly pointed out, yeah, about the team morale, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And the team chemistry, bro. And when you've got a player, a squad full of players that want to be there, it matters, bro. You know what I mean? Man can't have a brother that's coming to Man United because we fucking outbid Man City or we offered him more money. Allow it, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, allow the offering more money shit. I'm not on that. Yeah, bro. Listen, once we get our transfers done, I'll 100% do a squad builder. Do you know what I mean? 100%. But yeah, man, don't want Anderson for that money, bro. That's dead. Do you know what I'm saying? Absolutely dead, bro. Or maybe, bro, I can't lie. If I was Man United, actually tell a lie, bro. Man might just put in a bigger bid there to make City spend more money to fuck them. You know them. Can't even lie, man. You know, man just put in 100 million bid, you know. You know what I mean? For it to get rejected, so City have to put in 110, bro, and then man just dip. You know them one. Can't lie, bro. Man just push the value up. Man said personally, think Ederson, Mateus Fernandes, and Tonali Tchouaméni's more balanced midfield roster. I agree still. I do agree, bro. But I just have a feeling, yeah, that Tchouaméni's not available and Tonali's going to be expensive because I think Arsenal want him as well. Do you know what I mean? And he seems like an Arteta midfielder because he's a scumbag. That's why I like Tonali. He's a proper scumbag. But I wouldn't want to outbid Arsenal for Tonali. I'd rather let him go there and get Alex Scott because Alex Scott's better on the ball, bro. Like, I just want techie ballers, bro. I can't lie. I just want techie ballers. This is what I want. I want champagne, bro. I want champagne, bro. I feel like we deserve it, man. We've suffered. That big man thing, you could probably get Scott and Belabo for the price of an Anderson. This is what I mean. Anderson's not worth the money. He's not worth the money. He's not worth the money. Scott's not injury prone. I checked his things after the injury that he had. He's been fit, bro. He played pretty much a full season this season, bro. He's been ever present. He had one serious injury, and after that, his actual appearances have been decent, bro. I believed he was injury prone as well, but the numbers don't suggest that. They don't suggest that. It just suggests he had one bad injury and he's over it. And also, he wouldn't be starting week in, week out for us. He'll be a rotational midfielder anyway. So it's not like we're going to be forcing this brother to play 60 games a season. He wouldn't be a starter. So I'd absolutely take him at Manchester United. And if we can get him for about 55 million, which I think he could, very shrewd buy. If you get him for 55, if you get Ederson for, I think it was like 38 or some shit like that, you're saving a lot of money, man. You're saving a lot of money. I said Liverpool in for Alex Scott. You're using the Iriola connection. We got to get his stepsister to talk some sense into. But this is what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, the fact that Iriola's looking at him straight away, you understand how good he is. However, we're Manchester United and we're more attractive than Liverpool. So if we go in for him, we'll sign him. When I said Newcastle asking price for Sandro Tonali is around 100 million. You see what I mean? Not worth 100 million, Sandro Tonali. Like, here we are, guys. He's not worth 100 million. Like, it's foolishness. And this is the problem. This is actually the problem with the market now. Everyone's 100 million. And this is why, you see the same guys, yeah, that were complaining about Ederson for like 38 million. Look at the market now. 100 M's for everyone. Everyone and their fucking nan's 100 million. Everyone and their nan is 100 million, bro. They're saying they want 100 million for Wharton, 100 million for Tonali, 120 for Anderson. Everyone's 100 million. You know who's not going to be 100 million? Carlos Belaba, bro. Because the whole last season, bro. So, again, Belaba's better value for money. Scott's better value for money than going after these guys, bro. Because none of these guys are worth 100 million, as good as they are. None of these guys are scrubs, but none of them are 100 million pound players. And if we do have Alex Scott's sibling in the Man United women's team and we don't fucking use that to our advantage, we're silly. We're very, very silly. Just a smokescreen, the recruitment team end up getting the right buyers and surprise us some talent that we're expecting. I agree, my bro. I think it could well be. I think it could be to throw people off the scent of someone else. Prime Video bought the last 2 seasons of Pep Guardiola at Man City for more than 10 million to become a 4-part series broadcast over the summer. That's going to be amazing. I'll be tuning into that. I'll absolutely be tuning into that. But yeah, 100 million is the new floor for sought after midfielders now. Everyone wants 100 million. And even though they might not go for 100 million, you're negotiating your way down from 100, which means you might end up paying 85, 90, which is still a lot. It's still a lot. Do you know what I'm saying? So I can't lie. I'm glad that I am glad that the midfielders that we've been linked with are all not being touted at that 100 million bracket. I'm glad. Man said AC Milan, Ruben Lords, United's incoming. He said he's quick, strong, good on the ball, and I'm thinking he's going to do really well. He'll be good for Man United. For real? Is that real? Is that a real quote? Yeah. Sky Sports. Listen, Ruben's a good player, innit? So that's good to hear. I rate Ruben still. Do you know what I'm saying? I rate Ruben still. So if that's a real quote, then fair play, mate. My opinion's on Adam Wharton. I think he's the best. I think he's the best midfielder out of all the players that are available. I'm kind of pissed we're not going for him, but what can you do, bruv? You know what I mean? And yeah, Mateus Fernandez is the next one through the door. I'm excited, man. Do you know what I mean? I'm excited. I think that he's the signing of the summer, honestly. I think Mateus Fernandez has the most talent. I don't like when people talk about ceilings because, do you know what I mean? He's got the most talent. I think he's the most complete midfielder that we're being linked with in terms of he kind of does everything to a standard that is very, very, very good. So I'm excited to see him. I'm excited to see him play for Manchester United. I think that he's got all the tools to be a top midfielder. And for a player of his age as well, we don't need to rush him. We don't need to rush him into Man United starting lineup at 21 years old. We can kind of blood him into the team the way we're supposed to blood him into the team. Do you know what I'm saying? And he's ready to start now in terms of his ability anyway. So it's great that we've got someone at a certain age, yeah, that's ready to start. So we can, you know, we can develop him. And this is what Ralph Rangnick was saying when he was at Man United. Buy these guys where they've got everything to prove and their first proper contract is going to be at Manchester United. Like Ederson is going to be on 70k now, bro. 70k. And that's, bro, 70k is like what you would give an academy player when they bust through to the first team. 70k is not a lot of money to Manchester United, but to Ederson, that's a lot of bread. You know what I'm saying? So he's coming to Man United, life-changing bread now, and he's hungry. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Fernandez comes through, it's the same thing. Hungry. All these men are cutting through and they're hungry. And this is what we need to do instead of going and getting, man. Like even Anderson's already on 100 bag. So he's not hungry like the other youths. I can't lie. How much can Alex Scott be on? Alex Scott must be on a 30 bag or something. He's at Bournemouth. Anderson's belly's already full on 100 bags. I can't lie. And if he comes to Man United, he's getting a 180, 200. So why am I going to sign a man that's already on 100 bag? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make no sense. The only brothers that you sign that are already on those kind of money are like certified worldies. They're certified world beaters. Like a Chouameni's a certified worldie. You could potentially add Anderson to certified. Not Anderson. You could add Tonali to certified worldie in the sense that he's already done the Champions League thing. He's already done the highest stage thing. Anderson ain't played an international tournament or Champions League football. A man are gassing him like he's the best thing since sliced bread, and he hasn't even operated at the highest level yet. Like, brother, he could go out and stink the place out in the World Cup. He could actually go and stink the gaff out at the World Cup, you know. Remember how Trent died next to Declan Rice, bro? He could easily go out there and die like Trent. Obviously, I'm not saying he will. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying there is a world, yeah, where he goes to the World Cup, yeah, and underwhelms massively and struggles, and then they end up having to bring in Kobe Mainoo. There's a world that happens. There's actually a world that happens. So if you're Forest, you want to get this shit wrapped up before the World Cup and get your money, just in case. Just in case. Because he might go and die and the man will say, yeah, I ain't paying that. You know what I'm saying? So, no, it's a bit mad. Man said all this midfield talk reminds me of how big Casemiro is going to be the summer signings for the midfield and need to be proper to replace it. You know what I think, yeah? I think that Casemiro's replacement is going to be multiple players. I think that people are looking at it the wrong way. People are saying we need a player to replace Casemiro. But the truth is we need players to replace Casemiro because there's different characteristics that we are going to need, yeah, in different games. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes we're going to need the mobility of an Ederson. Sometimes we are going to need the tenacity of a Fernandez. Do you know what I'm saying? And the ball playing ability of a Fernandes. There are going to be games where we need different things. And Casemiro kind of gives us all of those things. But there's not really a midfielder in the game that gives you all of those things now. Casemiro is a throwback midfielder that they don't make anymore. They don't make midfielders like Casemiro no more. They don't make midfielders like David Silva anymore. That's why Man City had to move on from these kind of players. You can't look for an Ilkay Gundogan now. There's no Ilkay Gundogan. So you can't look for replacements for these players. These players don't exist in football anymore. So now you need to look at characteristics that complement the players that are around and complement the system. Because you can't be out here looking for players that can do everything now. They can't do it like that no more. Like, the quality is simply not there. It's just not there. Do you know what I'm saying? If there was an Ilkay Gundogan in the game now, Man United should go and buy him. But there's no midfielders like that, bro. Like, he's a complete midfielder. Could play 6, 8, 10, 2 good feet, combative, everything. Everything. City missed him. If City had him this season, they would have won the league. So, like, you can't go and replace a player like that. Do you know what I'm saying? And they're losing Bernardo as well. They've lost KDB. Like, you can't replace these players. And that's why City are considerably weaker now, is because the players that they've lost, they simply cannot replace because they don't exist. You can't replace Riyad Mahrez with Semenyo. You can't. Do you know what I'm saying? And that is the reality. So when you accept the reality of where football is right now, you understand that these players that are aging out of the game, you have to replace them with multiple players. You can't replace them with one. You actually can't. Man said Rodri didn't shut down Madrid links. This is what I'm saying. Even the Rodri stuff's a bit weird. But if Rodri leaves, Manchester City, you cannot replace Rodri because, again, deep lying playmakers in the modern game don't really exist anymore. Now, everyone's a box-to-box Swiss Army knife. All these midfielders, all of them. All of them. Like, literally, you know what's mad? Arsenal had Jorginho, didn't really utilize him, probably as much as they should have. And then they bring in Zubamendi. Zubamendi's not better than Jorginho. That's what's crazy. And that's what tells you where football is right now. Because Jorginho on the ball in the first phase, shits on Zubamendi, bro. Shits on him. But again, who's the Jorginho of today, bro? No one's a deep lying playmaking ball distributor anymore. They're just not in the game. Like, the game's kind of evolved past these kind of players now. That's why Adam Wharton is he's gold dust. He's gold dust. Go get that guy. Man said, I like Elliot Anderson, but I don't have that wow factor with him. Forest are 5th bottom in the league. I don't see him running the show there, and we're talking about Man United. I agree with half of that. I like Elliot Anderson, but I don't see the wow factor. I agree with that. I don't see him running the show there. I don't agree, because he does run the show. The show's just not very good. But he does run the show. He runs the show at Forest. There's no two ways about it. Morgan Gibbs-White does help, but he 100% runs the show at Forest. He's on the ball. He's everywhere. But that's the argument. When you put him in another team where he's not going to have as many touches because he's not going to have the freedom to do everything, we might see a reduced version of Elliot Anderson. And the reduced version of Elliot Anderson is not worth 110 million. He's not worth that. He's not worth that. Because you're not going to get an Elliot Anderson that's controlling the whole midfield. You're going to get an Elliot Anderson that is playing a role instead of having the whole canvas to paint on. And if you're not going to give him full control of the midfield, why would you sign him? Like, why would you sign him, bro? To put him on a leash? And to a certain extent, at Man City, he's going to be on a leash as well, because Maresca likes to play positionally. He's a positional play manager. And you don't need a positional play manager with Anderson. You need more of a Michael Carrick. That's not going to give you, is not really going to position you as much. So I don't know, it's weird, isn't it? It's weird. I said, what do you think about Caicedo? Why don't we take him on as Chelsea are shy and steal him? We need to go back stealing other big players. I agree, but Caicedo would cost too much. And we'd have to break our wage. We'd have to break our wage cap for him, and it's not worth it, bro. Caicedo's quality, but Caicedo cost Chelsea, I think, 120 million. So he would cost us astronomical fee. It's not worth it. It's actually not worth it. Man said Wharton's got the rarest profile in football, and for him to be English is crazy. Seeing Anderson going for more than him because it's PR, bro. I can't lie. Adam Wharton, yeah, is just a guy that just kicks ball and goes home. He's fucking incredible, bro. Like, honestly, like, Manchester United, get Adam Wharton, please. I can't lie. Like, Adam Wharton is him, bro. He's a him. He's him. Like, out of all of these midfielders, yeah, when man's looking at technique, yeah, Wharton, Scott, Fernandez, them three, yeah, are the techiest. They're the techiest ballers, yeah, out of all the ballers that are available. Man say, oh, Rance, it's not all about tech. Good for you, innit? If that's how you want to see football, that's fine, innit? You know them ones. But you see midfield, technical ability matters because that's the place that you have the least amount of time, the least amount of space. So I need footballers in midfield that are comfortable receiving the ball under pressure because there's no more pressure area than the midfield. So I need techie ballers in the midfield, all of them. All of them. When you're picking a five-a-side team, yeah, you should be picking a team full of midfielders for the most part because they're the guys that are comfortable in them tight spaces. These are the guys that can play one touch, two touch. If you can't play one touch, two touch, yeah, you can't play midfield for me, personally. Because I need guys that can think that fast and react that fast. So I need technical players in the midfield. I need that. Of course, you can put Kobe into that convo. I'm talking about the players you've been linked with to bring in. But Kobe fits right in there. Kobe is a technician. Scott is a technician. Wharton is a technician, bro. Fernandez is a technician. Anderson's good, but he's an athlete first and a technician second. Do you know what I'm saying? He's still technical, but he's an athlete. And of course, there's room for athletes here. But brother, I need ballers. I need ballers. I need Olays at the carpet, bro. At the theater, I need Olays, fam. I need Olays, bro, in the 15th minute. That's what I need. Man, chasing shadows. That's exactly what I need. So it's one of them ones where Adam Wharton would be perfect, picking up the ball off the two centre-backs. If you got Adam Wharton there, you don't need to worry about nothing. Don't need to worry about nothing. So them three ballers, in terms of pure footballing ability, Scott, Fernandez, Wharton, them three, get those for me. People can say, oh, Rance, what about legs in midfield? Brother, we bust bare people's heads with Kobe and Cass in midfield, and everyone told me that they can't run and it would never work. That's what they said. That's what they said, you know. They said it will never work, bro. They said two men that can't run, they can't play together. And how did that work out? Slapped everyone in their fade, bro. Everyone's fade got slapped. And yo, shout out Disu as well, bro. That's a saying and a half, bro. You get me? That's it, bro. Technicians, not electricians and that. You get me? Shout out Declan. Man said Casemiro recommended Ederson to United before leaving. That could be a half truth. Obviously, we were linked with Ederson before, but that doesn't sound out of the the likelihood because Casemiro cares about the football club. He does. Do you know what I'm saying? He does care about the football club, so I wouldn't be surprised. I said the footballing YouTubers should all have their own teams and have a league, for example. That, in theory, that would be amazing, but the reality is we all live far away from each other and all those things. Do you know what I'm saying? But it would be sick. Manchester United continue to monitor Iliman and Jai, but they are yet to make a decision on whether to pursue a move. So he sees Man United as a dream move. Yeah. However, Everton are determined to keep him and demand a significant fee. We'll get him. 70 million. We'll get him. I think we'll save money on the midfield and we'll splash on Iliman and Jai still. I think we will. And he'll probably get the number 11 if Xerxes leaves. I could 100% see that. I could 100% see that. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's crazy. It's actually crazy. But nah, man. Listen, big up. Hey, big up everyone inside, man. Make sure we get these lights up, man. We had an 800 lights target. Let's run it, please, people. Man's gonna raid Nuruddin. I'm gonna go live on Twitch later on, probably about I'll say 8:30, bro. I'm probably gonna be gaming every day, up until the World Cup. I need to download the new 007 and I need to download the part 2 of that Ghost of Tsushima as well, blood. So I need to get the part 2. So yeah, I'm gonna probably download those overnight. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, the Ghost of Yotai and 007. Yeah, those are the 2 games that I've got. The 2 games that I've got planned to play, but I'm not sure which one I'm gonna play in it. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna play. I'll probably do a poll for you lot to decide, but I'm gonna buy both of them today. So yeah, I'll be live. I'll be live gaming tonight, man. You know what I mean? And also, yeah, that John Wick game looks crazy as well. It looks crazy. I've heard 007's crazy. A few people have played it. Gunnar sent me a voice note literally not too long ago. I haven't listened to it yet, so I'm gonna hear what he's saying and see if he's around people. Because normally during the summer we don't run our show anyway. He normally has the summer off. But I ain't spoken to him since they bottled the Champions League final. So I mean, we need to catch up. So yeah, man, 100%. Yeah, big up everyone inside. And yeah, run up the lights, man. And everyone that bought your pay-per-views, you should be refunded within the next couple of days as well. You know what I mean? If you're just coming into the stream, man said, how'd the fight go? I didn't fight. My opponent didn't turn up. There's an interview out there as well on YouTube that I did that's actually doing really well. So you might want to check that out. It explains everything that happened yesterday. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, big up everyone inside. Make sure we run up the lights, people. Yeah, we'll be doing more solo streams anyway, so there'll be one every day regardless if the man them ain't here, innit? So, and yeah, I'm planning to fight next month anyway. I got my management sorting that out. So I'll keep you lot posted on everything. You already know what time it is, people. Appreciate you lot. You know what I'm saying? And 100%, yeah, I will see you guys back here in a little bit.